Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box. So today I want to talk about one of the finest, but also in some ways most unusual of the great Philadelphia sound soul singers. And this was the wonderful Billy Paul. Now, all of his albums were great, but one of my absolute favorites because it's so innovative is one of his early albums, and this is 1971's Going East. An absolute, I would call instant classic. It had that wonderful Thom Bell Philadelphia soul sound, but compared to a lot of the more laid back and very sort of smooth, silky orchestral sounds. This had a psychedelic edge to it, an almost, dare I say, avant-garde and world music edge. Very soulful, very groovy, but it had elements of music that you didn't necessarily always find in the silky smooth and wonderful Philadelphia sound. It made him unique. It made him stand out. And it's a wonderful album. It's available on all your normal Spotify's, and I would definitely check it out. His breakthrough album, in terms of how the public was concerned, is another absolute barnstormer. It's a great one, and it's 360 Degrees of Billy Paul from 1972. Now, this has a wide variety of songs on it, but the most famous of all is one of the most beloved soul songs of all time. It's sort of in the post Great American Songbook standard book of songs from the soul era. And this is, of course, Me and Mrs. Jones. Had a few keys going there. Well, it's a free show. Wonderful, wonderful song. Wonderfully produced by the MFSB people, backing it up. Just great song all the way through. And of course, the follow-up single was one that was controversial because it showed the more political, more avant-garde, more modern-looking side of Billy Paul's music, which was always there in his music. And this was the song Ain't I Black Enough for You? And it caused a backlash because the general radio listening public, they weren't necessarily ready for a politically charged song to follow, a much beloved love song. And Billy Paul himself, who always stood by the song, he said, look, it shouldn't have been the follow-up single. It could have been something else. It could have been, arranged to go out in a different way. But he continued to put out some really, really exceptional albums throughout the 1970s with a voice that was as unique as it was pitch perfect. So check out his discography. Take a deep dive into it. Check out War of the Gods from 73, another great album. Really, really good stuff all the way around. A real talent. As always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.